Mrebraso said the Casiabo efi UTV ebremo ene enyumre no sia bremo ede na yatena sin some de bande di makotin ebi ene se Ghana man penia be de che no aso ne tu franka ede ama NPP amanyuko no akasa se abefo enwoma no se ye na ye kabo wiya be ma man ne ntwa ne ntwa so nyina no ebe yi
na Ghana man penia be de che His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumianso ede atodwa se no Abai edi sika $55 million every Ghana Enterprise Agency aba wode ba beboa wo mo metimi ebi o mwankasa enyuma
enso abada montin so se ennyoma ye de to aba mfigedi bi aira no UTVC montin so ebisa amanfo se sansem ye ekoi afi ye beto aba omadwenkyere wo mu enese
amanebo aba beto dwa enese owura bi a we businessman a kane Ghana ba panya na otosum yenu okobo okro no ewo ne fie no say court aremandem
sanso na yesi montin so ekohwe a driver for esansa hentiade no ebisi entum ebisi metum sei ahodo no moka UTV yeko circle ekobisa driver for sedi ekoi sen na mosi esom
Ghana Central for Kabomuko enyemfinhia no adiosunum amoma hyefa ede afa ho
enimako a aso yasen ede kasebo ede premo no yede waseda emo
this way chocolate drink yes de wo hia ene ensuhie koko so faso kan ena yede aye special ice mineral water ene special drinks assault ni nyina afi best point savings and loans best assurance ene best pension scheme o madama ene nyumeku nkaye bi no maso yemu a yede ensem no eba kenkan for ye me abna bayi nya no mene
enim ado afi yebora ensemana ye call Ghana man pani abedi achi so ono ana etu franka de ama MPP amanyuko no afi apato yebeto Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na ne okasa odwumadie aye madwumadie bi aso no kyese se de abefo nhyehyɛ eye adwuma ebeboa ema ye kuro ahodo nyina no mpuntu ebekoso ye kabo na bibia ewo mamu bia no ye de adwuma ebekoye na eno gidi se Ghana man pani na adodan kwa ekufu ado body chidom se man pani abedi achi no obetena benyu aso santoto ye na oyenti no ojiri se ama impuntu eba Ghana mu
Women CEO Summit Jumadi eba so ewon kran ye no mampanyina be di akire His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia de nanim nyam kokopie mu ewa ase bi opanyina ka sem na wo chim so mpuntu ndwuma ne hyehye yahodo a MPP aban de gu apono so e ne free se Ghana ye nya ye fa hodi bi si nne ye hu bi ewo Ghana mu da eni abefo kwan a ye fa so na ye passport insurance ECG kwan ye fa so na ye to nyina monkane a National Health Insurance Scheme addition ba ko laptop ba ko free senior high school we na hyehye yahodo MPP di aba no eni eche kure wodi no to nchen enhyehye yahodo MPP de gu apono so nyina no eboa manso papa esanso o Ghana dodo mu nyina no ma be o ha mu chichemu aduonum 50% anhyehye yahodo MPP de aba yi ama manso akonya bebre wo dwumadi dodo na emu.
We must ensure that women have equal access to resources, opportunities, and support systems. After all, women are over 50% of Ghana's population, and we cannot benefit from the fourth industrial revolution by excluding the majority of our population, to be an exercise in futility. However, the reality is that the global digital space is unfortunately male-dominated. It is estimated that only 24% of jobs in the digital economy are globally held by women. This is notwithstanding the fact that, as in all fields, women are just as good as men and mostly better if given equal opportunities.
Enu akire no o mampanya be de tisade to dwabiem sa ba ne yenhyehye se Ghana mabuno nipa be ya pam ne akire mo ntete e wa fidie badwemba computer emu.
In collaboration with the private sector, we intend to train at least 1 million youth in IT skills, including software development, to provide job opportunities worldwide. And as a matter of policy, we will give an emphasis on training women in IT skills, coding, and software development. We will aim to also achieve to bridge the digital divide, as was said earlier. Currently, our internet penetration is 73%. When we came into office in 2017, our internet penetration was 32%. We've raised it to 73%. And the goal in the next 4 years, God willing, inshallah, is to get it to 90%. Let us harness the power of technology to drive sustainable growth, empower communities, and build a brighter future for all. I call upon all stakeholders, government, private sector, civil society, and academia to join hands in supporting our women-led businesses, promoting digital literacy, and fostering an ecosystem of innovation and entrepreneurship.
Nekwakura Muni, Chief of Staff, Urumunyanfo Kusia Frima was a pare, and so Kasebia, what in some say a tuja.
As female CEOs, entrepreneurs, and innovators, you are not just shaping the future of business in Ghana, you are the architects of change, catalysts for progress, and champions of empowerment. Your leadership not only inspires confidence, but also sets a powerful example for the next generation of women leaders to follow.
Amanebo ababeto dwa ene se businessman bia ye friend no Yahuza Osmanu say ye ne court akọ asetena ewo nasem so a court ichiremu se onkonkoda remand ni nyina ene se kane Ghana ba panya no toso mienu Matilda Emisa Arthur eye abrantie ekonifie ekobo no krono na krono no esi December bosomeda na etoso enum ewo afia etwemu be ahomache no 9 na Tesno Police Division 4 enyanente yese yabo eye ye maame Emisa Arthur krono na abra omunyanente no mukopie ni fie honom no na chese owura yi anase abrantie yi we free honom ko na abra wo chiremu no na wode tu dwa se wobeto hye ne so no wode etuo esi ne so eka che ne se wonfa ne sika ne bibia emfama no enye saa obebo ne tuo ekuno na wose wobomoden de sika 3000 Ghana cedis edwane afei $2,200 or the dwane 50 euros or the dwane and the gold watch ne bo no esombo 20,000 Ghana cedis and also or the dwane ye and the necklace bin so na wo hodom so ye gold nso so ne bo esombo 5,000 Ghana cedis abrantie Yahuza Osman no ye ka no wasem e de sa niema ni nyina edwane efri Matilda Emisa Arthur efie na wose nye no nko a wosan de ne nsakeka no wobeto hye ne so saa na odi etuo ni si ne so no woso ne mene e de ne tibobo fom a se eniema na wonya ye ne sua enu nti nkaye bi akemu no wonfa ma no nye saa de ade odbeye ne de enye binie enu nti enam so ma Matilda Emisa Arthur ye maami woto piti enu nti abra na ni tete no na chese Yahuza Osman we free hono mko na December bosomeda na etoso enwotwe ena police fo timi ye ya ehu CCTV die etwaye na ewo fie honom eno nti omuhu ne saa no omuhu se eye abrantie Yahuza Osmanu wono ene koye saa de bone fosem no ewo ye maame Matilda Emisa Arthur efie na enya ne ntie se enye honom nko an wakwa akobokro no ene ekopie mu ewo cantonment airport residential area rage ene tesano dia wa bokro no bebre wo honom a wadi amanfo nyina enya nti se die court atena asem no so ama otemuafo Lydia Osaimafo edi atodwa se nyame ya adom a mebosome de etoso mienu ombesan atena asem no so biema omude no akwakoto remand.
Yato ansem no so na ekọ abato omo a mohwe so omo adwuma no akache electoral commission na nsem bi ebeto dwa se mfidie a emude hwe abato so biometric verification device BVD no ebi ayira ehun nsem no de akwakoye bebre we si ayira we si asey eno nsem a ekoso no na UTVC monteso bi sa Ghana manfo se kobasa fidie ayira sen na moje no ebi se kobasa ne se electoral commission anye na adwuma yie ebi nso se yanhwehwem na ehu no kra ewo sasem we emo
is machines na ayira no ayade bi a ehu na etwetwe so because election year mu na yewoyi na machines ya ire on say yetu abakra wi a machines nyira ya kra no opposition bi kasa mentem ho ase na say na machines ya ire yi na say koto aba na say eye huma oman ni nyina na ye besere say Ghana ha no ye intelligence e ha security personnel e ha say omuni hu djuma serious ba bia machines na fa bia no this the time as ye hu omadjuma ne wo professional wo omadjuma
institution kesiye ti say easy for so many years 1992 yes attitude aba me who say machine ayede ayirada ebe create fear be o machine o betimi hakino
ye ne ay appoint electoral commission the electoral commission se na bibia ayira no ohun ye afede wa hu se bibia ayira no ache nkrofobia munya ma wo mo carry on with the investigations na de besie bia yemfa ne sa nti we de omo ye nyina dede no omo ye no oman no mu keke
me hu ne se kasa e koso bebre no nipa bi no mu hye akire a on pese omo de ehu bi e hye amanfo mu nti mesra me nuanom Ghana fo se omo kon mo komanto yem ba bia e hawo ho nti e hawo na aba no isi ne nkrofo no mu ye ogidie wo mu se on be fa kwan bia so ayeden aso obo na me nso mafutu amede ma ne se obi biara ne ho bebon mu no omonfa no mfa emra kwan so
yisi atena ho ne se machine ni bia ila do kofa ye no ye de no hu se machine na ha ne wo ena second yisi na asabaji tum se no first or si bi nyila ba se osabaji tum se ayira ampa ye laptop ba kwan ayira enti wanim na dwuma ye se wonye what 20 years sisi ano we mponi o so man hwe ni ye no man hye de na 2024 abato no eniema bebre be ila pa abato no people ne ye de beto aba na nkasa be ila
yisi ni yesre no Ghana ni nyina e fan say ono refri ogina frifri abato e ba betu im no am you say no yes am you say yes because enkrofo e be kan say on eniema ira also nyina later be ka che say old eniema say ye panichewo omo bibia to akwan because 2024 election eba ben enye betesa ti se o maniema ebe kika boss na wantimi amaniema mu anda o han a okofo oyune abre ye ndru tem so sa so oyune ni mra esre no on make sure say bibia be de na kwam bibia be de da ho saira ma ehu saira
Cocoa Purchasing Company metre eye produce buying company PBC4 omode aba betudwa se aban ede omuka we eye bosome enwotwe aketua emaye na omabonche ne se aban anhwe entue sika na ombe ye kire kese ede etia no
ebeye 8 months to 10 months ni yensankan yaketua ewo PBC produce buying company yensankan yaketua yetiwo yeyire ni me ye ne e manu ye nim de ye di pani bia so yentimi to school fees so am of ye nkrofo bi o kra sese no omo da hospital because of aketua embaye abo ye yale bi su awu e panifo so nka hwenkyere ye nim de ekoso ye panifo no etua so am kopeska ba ombe kopeba no na ye sapan eti ye hu se ye staff ro e na da bi na panifo no e dada enem ebinum so dada panifo no but woman timi enka nkyere eno ye number 1 number 2 so yani ankasa yesika yatete ato obi am say friend provident fund ye were 1 and 2 2 no ekire say afi bia fiamiensa bia no o say ye de ade ema ya amacho na omode ema ye say free almost 10 years back no ebepem ene no sa maturity no eso ye no ni nyina yentua ubisa obi pani bia o say on paper na me de me ye me tete no on paper na sa asem we ukogina court adaka mu abedmi aka che judge say sa asem we on paper there be 1 and 2 ni nyina yentua ma ye eno so ntina ye wa ha
adwumayefo awura nkurase ne akwaya mu atena se aya adwuma akyekyere PBC agina enam nkogwohwe ye depots won kwhwe ye cars nwura fufu afa ho tais nyina tutututu depots nyina tutututu ejapade kasia PBC aya adwuma ade akora sa ejapade nyina ra ehye na watra se be ka tere PBC se PBC eye leaking basket entimi nya adwuma bia boadu se PBC leaking basket sa sem no kai no on san nachi no mna me paye chop sa wan kan hie
me pese mesre yewura president Nana Akufo-Addo ye any Dr. Baumia e wo mu se ye nananom akimfo se ye ntena ho emma ne nsai ye ntena ho emma ne nsai enti nanao ye power chew sorry waka na be boa PBC na mfa no ntuma famfra
sa nipa atwa ahia nyina sa nipa we ye na ye de ye adwuma 2010 and 2012 ayeje crop 100 what you say say power omo na je crop 100 enei baby a company na duru no management no asesa obiam ani ti na ma company nso aye dey asesa no
so ye hwe afia etim say smuggle akoso ewo modest ni na esan say PBC and agreement say ka PBC adwuma enka sa kro no say mi na no enka enkoso along our borders ye besre say baby a ada PBC student mi ko no PBC any company na etimi wura ekosa ebon kotoku ni ba je sra ban say on wasika me say adwuma num se na be ya adwuma no ebitum pon
mada bibi kakra bi adi ama mahunu de ekoso ntimi so no madam me ho so ntimi so no me ne me mpanimfo ene mu nyina ye beboa ye ho ano nya ye den nya ye adwumaden nya ese ye be ya ibenya sika ya tokoko PBC obi antimi mu no me hye mo bobi me ka se ni a kire mo mampanyini ani ewo ayi company mu papa wo boa na wo boa no na obi so ka kire ne se ye de sika ne mamu na sa ade ne ma na office de na obeye enti government no de government na do danko akufu ado no de wono de na nia bre papa se PBC de engu wona pen so
aban ewo oman Ghana mu eye nhihye se obepe atenaye e de ama Ghana manma affordable housing na nhihye mu no odan woni kire framantem asagleme omo yese wusi dan ni bi ewo ho na du baby dan akansinse mu ntumi enwieye na enkra e bare chese mpanifo apa ogina tuku bi so montenase no mu enhwem de e ba ne se anhwe a ombepe ankrankra dwuma bi no de sika behjem se na be ya asagleme adan no ombetumi aye ehwie
Segleme housing project in Penifufra se nyene empempenso adwumadi nu aduru nanka Ghana fo nim se wia ne sa nanso empenifoto na jeje mu a ne kokopie mu ho no mu a edan ne fe ahoden ne akada odi ye nyina no e ade adodo na no asan asai na we na aban aye ne sese no bepa nkronkro adwuma kwa wa krado na odi sika be Segleme housing project ni mu no watima wie na eso abanfaso e de ama my Ghana orumanyafo kodwo ponkroma ka sai na wo chirim se cabinet ajatum se won pe private investor a odi sika be shim a private investor no wan fa sika shim kura no na $100 million.
Ghanaians want the phenomenon of uncompleted or abandoned mass housing projects to come to an end. Today, some of the projects from the Kufuor era are still uncompleted and hanging. This one is still yet to be completed. And it adds to the narrative that we don't finish projects when we start. If we have a housing deficit of 1.8 million that we are trying to reduce as the years go by, already there are about 40,000 units a year that we deliver as a country. It's not enough to close the gap. So if all of these projects keep hanging out there, it will even deter future projects from being embarked upon. And that's why it's important that we take advantage of this opportunity to reverse this trend. And so I charge you to go through this process with all the professionalism, patriotism, and transparency as you have outlined in your report to me this morning. And I look forward to our re-engagement by August, at which time you would have come to the conclusion of this process.
There are opportunities ahead. There's an opportunity to innovate the future of the residential area in Ghana. I appreciate the time and effort that all bidders will invest in their proposal for the Segleme project, housing project. This RFP represents a significant commitment by government to address the country's housing needs through private sector innovation and expertise. We look forward to reviewing proposals in the spirit of partnership and progress that this project stands for. And lastly, we encourage all bidders to present their most compelling solutions for consideration, and we anticipate the successful completion of a project that will benefit the citizens of Ghana for generations to come.
Cabinet share by say see na ban entimi and spend this ka wo ho biom na emu behia say ye bepe private investors normal edisika abewrem say de be ya going forward no ye betimi awie na nipa etimi etenem na eno na oswafo hwe eye enwuma ene efinsem so no abokodwo ponkroma o hye na dwuma ase na or set up a technical committee, working committee. In or more now watching a num say omunya dwuma ntem say the be they friend request for proposal no bet me e de ababonten na fee investors etimi so e de omu proposal saba na in 3 weeks na watwe me ensanthem in a technical working committee no so awia omode saa request for proposal no abeto abonten tene
ebe jina hanom se ni ahomeso aba yeba ebe to ansem so Ebusiafo ema mu nyina akwa babiem ye beto ayensem no eso na adehye omo ye nnua ho adwuma ewo bedi ako ebemim esunafo north men's nimu na adehye yi ekira adwuma no omo ye no keboa pa na so na nsense de illegal chainsaw operators wo mo twa nnua koti kwan so esi ha o madwen no ama o adwuma no abafom
Bedi ako eye kro baako a eben mem no wo ahafomantem wo Ghana hanom okopie mu wo bedi ako a company baako wo ho yet frɛ no Primo Wood Processing Limited eye adwumakuo kɛse a be 2017 na saa company ebepie mu hodom a eye ennua adwuma eye plywood na afa ennua nkasa papa mu a yeton bi wo Ghana ha adwumaifo mo ho de mo dɔso yie pa na no na wo mo enya potokasa bekasa raw materials edi free honum enkrof
kakra ya sha se na enipa kakra bi nanso ne enipa na dos nipa wa se dos oboa ama ye wa ha ye nyina yensa akoya no nanso sansa se na papa ni nyaa na ye mu adwuma no ebinom a omo ekuro yi ene nkuro atwa ho ahia se omo ma papa no enko ne nsa ase mu nkonko ye adwuma wo a omo ni asase bia wa aban mu omo nto asase omo ni asase bia wa ha omo ka che ye yense ye yemfa ye forestry papers ya kwaje sense ase ne ye de ayemfa mra yensa mra ne enkonko kire ehye a eye ehye mu adwuma na de aka no omo koye mu adwuma omo ye illegal operators company cars ekobusha yetimi stop no ne asa ma workers ni nyina asa asan omo kuta tuo omo kuta nsekan asama omo ka ene se ye workers na ebompem na omo kɔ bushi ho a omo beto omo akɔbɔ mu tuo ku omo ye de ye mpa tutu asem adwuma ye na ye baaye si ensa bekɔ ya no ye frɛ police for ye afamu de ye frɛ district commander ye frɛ regional commander omo na omo beka side to say de asem no etu atwa nanso omo se omo ma ye nya adwuma no ye sra aban no ye sra Ghana fo nyina se omo mo aye na sa akofo no ye nyi omo mfiri adwuma no ho na ye nya kwanye adwuma anya sa adwuma wura se adwuma no afono no otum se Ghana betena na nipa bebrebe we nyina ye adwuma boye de a yente na adwuma ne moye
eno eche no nsamtwefo ene adwumaifo ne bi aromabo kojan a wo mo ye kire o matwetwere eniama ne kuta o prakas no o mo bubodin eche se Dixon na afi Malik o mo chese sa nkrofo we na age eye o mo kwaye aboso no atwetwe nkomo e ma mo kire mu sei
ayo mugu ye se ye nhia ye papa Francis anke nim de sa blenka yesu gabe ye gina Francis ba ye menya sika to asase a matimi asi so dan mbede me ba ko school enye no anka about time for anke nya sika mfa ye hwe ma ye didie mu kra ba ye den ye ntade hyem kakro no so be doso ti ye sram aban fa ne nansi for my na won hu ye mobo won hwa about time for egua won tumu ma ya no aduane e mo ye sra ne pa
illegal chainsaw operators and illegal timber operators and there omo di tuo ne nsika na eko and this wo no kura na wo ye concessionaire no wo kwa wo koduru ho a omo timi ka cho se ene de ye ya ba enti wo so ko ma ye nya adwuma
issue e ba ye no ebo ye hu pa yi ai brebi kwampo no omo tututuo wa ha scale night workers no the way not just there by say am fa na nsuo sa ban ambam am fa na nsuo a ebe ha adwuma pa yi nipa bebe na ehwe won adwuma de raw materials na ye adwuma na say nya raw materials fa nya adwuma dia na dia kan say adwuma na obetu na adwuma mu emmoa ye ndi esese won mo ka bia ba mu ka bia yeyi no emra mu te dia asem etu dwa no ahemfo na sorry MC on sorry duty coordinator regional minister mo nya mo en sorry
Ghana soldier for atena ye meche Ghana Armed Forces also na Ghana immigration penifo akabom se Ghana ya share so no also mo hwe no mboban isanse afi ye beto aba nti o se Ghana ye to aba no asomdwem na ya share so no so asomdwe eba ho enti emperifo a eda asrafo domano penio odano chief of defense staff Penny Lieutenant General Thomas Opompepra akwonsahwe o Ghana Immigration Service eno makwa akohia atwetwenkobo kwan behwe na Ghana ya hye so ya boban na ohobia emu remfi baabi emeto Ghana
to enhance border security, intelligence sharing and joint operations. Considering the challenges associated with migration worldwide, the Ghana Immigration Service believes that addressing security matters in relation to cross-border activities is very paramount. We will always seek your assistance when the going becomes tough in our operations, especially at the northern frontiers. The service as a key institution in the national security architecture stands in a very unique position to make a impact felt by promoting strong border security and excellent migration management through collaborative relationship with key security institutions such as the Ghana Armed Forces.
The advent of terrorism in the Sahel, and that is descending towards the littoral states, is an indication that as security forces of the country, we will have to quickly work together to deal with the threat along our borders and ensure the peace and security of our dear country, Ghana. I have had the opportunity as the Chief of the Army Staff then to operate with the Ghana Immigration Services along our borders from Hamile in the western part to Pomakom in the eastern part of northern Ghana. And I want to commend the Ghana Immigration Service for the excellent and professional way in which you have executed your duties. It is imperative that we work together, and I think the benefits of that cannot be overemphasized. It will, first of all, help us to compensate for numbers that would have affected the extent of our operations. Number two, it improves our interoperability through the training and the joint operations that we conduct along the borders. And number three, we can also share resources together so that no one institution will be found wanting when it came to the provision of resources. So with these advantages of collaboration, I have decided that I will lead the armed forces to continue to work with all the security agencies in this country. And that includes the Ghana Immigration Service.
Ghana and Central for Kabumko Ebaye Finchiano Edioson Numuni. Nene mpanyifo aye dwumadi sonko mode ahye ho fa eho ena panya wada ekoyi ano ora Albert kwabnadwomfo akasa ena wotre mu se omobehwe na omatoto eniema yie pa na etimi aboa ekuo no na omobesre sense ntrofo nyina nso nhwe na emra ne hyehye a ebata adwuma ne ho no omo emfanye adwuma.
In the country's quest for national development. However, unlike the persecution that our pioneers faced, including the pain of imprisonment and human rights violation today, the media face persecution from inimical laws that criminalizes freedom of expression as well as assault, which is a deviation from the rule of law. In recent times, journalists and media outlets have been targeted by political hoodlums while on assignment. The GJ has no choice but to take aggressive actions to combat this breach of media rights. We were forced to blacklist two important political figures whose followers attacked journalists who were performing their routine duties without any provocation. Let me point out that the ban on Farouk Mahama, the MP for Yendi, is still in force. There is also a worrying trend of unprofessional practices by a section of the media due to many factors, including lack of appreciation for professional ethics and media ownership. We will use this anniversary celebration to address some of these critical matters. I must emphasize, however, that the GJ will not tolerate any act of unprofessionalism as we approach the vital election time. We shall try our best to maintain better levels of professionalism to protect our enviable democracy.
Has indeed become increasingly polarized, with very little room left for neutral ground. This polarization threatens, if I may say so, the very ethos of your journalism, which, like the clergy and the teaching profession, I consider a calling that demands integrity and a commitment to truth. Your role as a fourth estate is a cornerstone of our democracy, and your duty to hold power to account has never been even more critical. Indeed, the influence you wield is powerful, with ability to frame political discourse and influence public opinion, making it imperative that this power is exercised with the utmost responsibility and ethical rigor.
Our conscience to bear on our practice. Having listened to the keynote presenter, I want to draw attention to the very preamble of our Constitution. It says that in the name of the Almighty God, we the people of Ghana, in exercise of our natural and inalienable right to establish a framework of government which shall secure for ourselves and posterity the blessings of liberty, equality of opportunity, and prosperity. That indeed is the governance issue that spoke about to us. We should be doing so in pursuit of probity and accountability, also captured in the preamble of the Constitution. But in all this, we should remember that we're working for the stability and unity of our country, again captured in the preamble of our Constitution.
Na say ensem aye omama enim sem chese ahyenkafo a omde omanfo edi akobadie echese ene akade a omde omadwuma se fango ne ade akostro intahyendi ade no elso mutum edu ba bi na ose aso ehwe sa adwuma ne so chese elso mutenase ekasa nenso ahyenkafo chese emantem fango yatum nenso kasa ne nkontem enti omo abehwe na de omudu tum ebeboa na omadwuma koyi no omatumi aye na no na UTV nan comment so ko do se ko bi sadaba for se na ekonomatum ana se mo hwen asoye a mo hya ase no na omode ehun hyehyɛ abansa
fen de se na omo kan de fen de nka onya nka 30% na nka se wode ma cause sisi ana oto this bo akosoro first no office hume e ba se kra obeto in and out obeto this 2 million sisi obeto at 3.5 asa na wode akọ in and out e kwan so nye first and second side e kwan nye nti yesra ba na so betumi de a so between the 30% in our to so my
ya ni ji nkura abanu onum di oya onka che say create confusion baba passengers drivers ni betu for them sabi obi anu na ya abrewa obi ya drivers ni betu for the passengers for mu buye dada say ya dey free from bebre amu ene abansi ji 1 city ocho si menji ochachi 1 city eno si menji na se say problem
ye ho kire ye wo mu pa e say me fia kwa akwati ametofu 4.5 ansana medu akwaba kwa ba in and out so belodu aha no sika e de be ma so and do in and out no enti e boka pa enti mpanifo mo hwe na mo mboaye na mo so mu UTV for so mo nkasa na ye ho kire dodo ye djuma sika e sanka ye de boaye ye family wo fie no yes I the tofu the ban aban the trade to attacks enti enya hwe
ana pese ye ji 30 cedi na ye ji 25 cedis but omo say adentre ya tuma ko 20 30 na se nya ye o ma tofu e so na omo say aban ka say ye nji sa aska we enti omo mpena ana pede ye no omo ntokwa nya asangeto a ti ye so ye hede mpenifo be ye enti ma ye ba ye ti eji normal fare no ya nji sa 30 no ti ye twede mpenifo be ye
do hwemu a fuel na ba na fuel ne cost no unsa the fuel was increasing as a galloping situation on e ba ne sa no e koduru ba bi a omo tutu mu a ade ne ba form na ese nkomo ye de omo teso sa time no omo anteso so na me che no omo anteso e je ko yese na ye tua older yon se fuel etimi kwa kodu 24 cedis na sa ba form na be do 17 15 omo increase omo fair no. But said the net is so bad, or one to so maintain it is a charge channel, a very balancing. To say the answer, I stable, I almost still lad, and I was and some form.
If so much to swear, the GPI to use for no, or said this is the process, and I said you should give mandate of that. Say, be yeah, to so dear, but we are taking maybe next week. And I say maybe the coming week to sit and no say be a fair near to so and see any sign. But the moment small increment fuel no so na say there be a more channel the pressure onto the passengers and the ahoyran soba and a bebre so atoso from different places. Ebi nso ntoso ye based on say as a mintim ho ase na ewo ho nunti. But we are looking to it say bibia betimi akoye.
Because ebinimo ye wo concerned drivers wo ho. Na ewo DPRTU. But ye wo DPRTU. Enti omo ntu mu no wie no. Yeah, ntume omo no mo my price DPRTU. Enti say de omo ka price na ankare hai na me di na fa ankare atum dada. But omo for price bi am banti dada no ana yeje. But higher because no mu ye dem pa me dada. First a brief way it on konko 5 cedis and 35. Second hand tie 600. The omo committee no ba na GPS for ko ye omo meeting no so omo man two.
Yes, I had Jabwa from Kratso ye ba ye beto ansem no so. Ebusiafo ema munyina akwa ba ye beto ayensem no eso. Now US President's emergency plan for AIDS relief ye twaniti awa say PEPFAR US Embassy so aso masene ama sese omode nkyerɛkyerɛ dwumadie ahyehyɛ so ama emedwadifo ene adesuafo nyina akyerɛ omo kwan a wo mu asebe omenya HIV AIDS yade no ewose yade omo efa so na omo kyerɛ mu sɛ so obinya yade na eni kwan sɛ wotenetene wonsa wo nipa no so anase wote wo ho efiri ne ho wosesa nneɛma ni nyina emmoa enu nti obi kura ni hɔ no mo a sɛ ebi ana HIV yade ni bi wɔ no so opeso okwhwempo ehunu sɛ yade no wanya bi anase onibi na US Embassy Special Aid Madam Zid Kwame wono ene de saa ensemi etu idwa
Jumadi asia no na media specialist US Embassy Zid Kwame wakase kyerɛ mu sɛ pempi no sɛ ne wona wanya yare bi no yɛtentene yɛnsa de hwe wo na yɛtwetwom yi omo yipa mu no ɛmo obi yare a ɛmo obi nya yare ni bia wo mpɛ so obɛkɔ aresabea mpo na obi ahu sɛ wanya bi ɛno so kɔba sɛ ɛbɛha adwen papa enti hu behia sɛ bra no yɛnya yɛ ho kasa kyerɛ ne yɛhu ne sɛ obi nya yare ni bia na nya wiye no ɔbɛn wo a ɛnya susuanso bia wɔ so ne yɛnyina ne yɛntena odom
awareness the prevention ɛno na ɛbɛboa I say that everything we're doing regarding HIV is for prevention said that more people ɛnyɛ infected internet say we now if we have the knowledge now you better boy home by said there you better prevent HIV and AIDS said there by the stipulated year of 2030 we can achieve we can eliminate HIV as a public health threat. In our speeches today, prevention of mother to child transmission, but it is a question with me and I think that is a very creative display when it comes to the skit, the drama. Almost to me and I think that so far Bechimhano they have topped in all the regions or the districts we have been to
yeah na ekobani say you say obi wo HIV na ye pese ye yi ne ba ko hye ne nsa ana so say ye tiatia no ye pam no free ye ho but ye de HIV edi akon bebre free bebre ni emre du say busuafo ejai say ye yimu no na ye de ye satnet nipa so busuafo ne communities ne school churches say yetimi ye de ejai sa yimu no anani abroni beka say stigma ne de discrimination so aka ho na che say yetimi na ye de ejai obinya HIV a ene HIV nuro wo ho a nipa no enomo a obetumi abo ne bra ahye na busua aboa oman mu ni nyina se dia ese enti emre edu se ye jai stade no binya HIV a yen ka no mfoa yen encourage na yen hye ne kutu pa se ono ankasa betumi abo ne bra ono ankasa betumi ahye busua ono ankasa betumi aboa oman ne nso
HIV is not a death sentence.
Adisuafo a omo suapon ahodo mo makom habom Ghana's Student Association of Graduates for no am kyerɛ sika bia esefata omo emfa ma omo na suapon ahodo omo ekasa University of Education Winneba Sanso na University of Cape Coast and Takrady Technical University and University of Mines and Technology Waterkwa ni nyan sɛ ewo sika bia omo eye hwehwemu ni ade research na yetu ade mo no mkyerɛ scholarship secretariat fi afi 2019-2020 no enya da sika yi omonsa etumi aka
One central for mu akwa hudu efire ye ewo University of Cape Coast no na panyina wada UCC omofano anno owura kwabena Japan di ne kona na mu akasa ne kasa no na wuchim se be breka kra ni won sika bi atia kamuo no na sika yi eno ne bon hwehwemu mu no sika na atia kamache 2020-2021 won sankan 2021-2022 won sankan won so owura su apon ahodo mu 2023-2024 omo portal mpo no muntimi mbo wuram na mpese sika yi wakopre won de wogina so no wasere Ghana Scholarship Secretariat said manimu ye wontu ho anamo na wona wontimi bie won portal so no wontimi bie na sika no mpenfoma won sankan
Mbez yizia America ho asemi ono na postgraduate students a Ghana fana nyina was a boy one research work was a year research boy on manim puntu. It is unfortunate that we drew them they be a press conference I'm a government in who they were in Yabber as the Postgraduate Students Association grasa wash arishim there abano after hearing all we said would take it up Madam Bezrizia won't hear obitia man so Bezrizi went here by the end of the second quarter including arrears as I won't hear any man Nazaide Wutiakawa. All postgraduate students across the country, Ebeshim, Ewaka, and would make sure that we use legal means and democratic means to riot to make sure that these berries are paid. On Daminti and our institutions, other universities, if you are Pona Kesa so Ghana in Yakabum, they bear them press conference to let out yen dismay so that these berries will be paid by the end of the second quarter.
We are compelled to call on the President of the Republic of Ghana, who over the years has demonstrated a proven record of championing access to quality education, to intervene, because postgraduate education and research are contaminous, hence the urgent need for the disbursement of the berries to beneficiaries in order to achieve its intended purpose. We also plead that the Honorable Minister of Education looks into this lingering issue that is already having immeasurable toll on graduate students concerning their research work.
Academic year no Friday November. My first year ni nanso ye hwe ni musenka Scholarship Secretariat BBA kwan amaye na ya apply nanso besi busuma ye wo mu Secretariat no ema ya kwenya se ye mfa applications en den entum enti ye totosre aban ene Ministry of Education ene Scholarship Secretariat se ombe mboa nyoma bo eden ekosoro kane na ye print ade a just 10 pesos 20 pesos na ende o ko print bibia eko 50 pesos enti imagine say o print 10 pages na wa print ama nipa 500 questionnaire say o de kwa bonten enya asem ketwa eka obebo no enti say aban de say sika kakra no be so ya sene anama yenso ye ho ahahan ya kakra enti etotosre answer no man bia betum pon research work ebua yi anase nhwehwemu ebua because o ye bibia o say unya ngina so ene ye say edwumedi na ebeboa na wenya ngina so a o de bedi say edwuma no enti etotosre mo say omo ye mboa no mo ntie yesu.
Aha ene de kase eboni nyina esie na aseda enkoma se West Closet wono na hye matade enwumre se wa e wo doko traffic light oben techno dan dada na homesro frɛ no e wo 0243508635 0248508635 ena Bintus Beauty Parlor ebo mi ti mame owo Abeka Junction Noble House akiri ho no mo a frɛ no 0246 089-126 0246-089-126. I can kind for you, me. I'm not very young.
NLA 590 Mobile. Today we will discuss how you can win cash by playing 590 on your phone or online. Visit 590mobile.com.gh or dial *959# on any handset or network and choose option 6 on the menu for Perm 2. Perming allows you to increase your chances of a winning combination. Perm 2 gives you 240 times your stake amount when 2 or more numbers from your selection appear in any order. You need to select from 3 or up to a maximum of 10 numbers, all between 1 to 90, to play Perm 2. Thank you for your attention. And remember, you can stake your favorite NLA 590 lottery on your phone or online right now. All wins are paid same day, in full,